Hi guys, it's Tamalin with Savoir Agency and Savoir Collab. I'm here today with Melissa Anderson from Boxtheoutside, who is a leadership coach and consultant and who has been working with me. I'm excited because today you guys are going to see the process on when we work together. And you know, Melissa knows that I've been going through a lot of transformation. I think all women go through transformation at many different phases in their lives, and right now mine is roaring. So let's go. Let's
get started.
Okay.
Well, thanks so much for trusting me in this process with you.
Yeah,
it's been such a fun journey. And you know, when we go through our coaching journey together, it's all about building trust and opening ourselves to be able to open to all possibilities in life. So I'm going to ask you, Tamalin, you know, when we launch our coaching together, you have told me a little bit about your background, but when we coach, we stay really future focused. So my question for you is, you know, what is it that you think that you want to accomplish the most right now?
But I would definitely say I want to feel like I'm more aligned, or like I feel like I'm in flow. Like that's my favorite word, is flow right now. I think there's so many expectations we place on ourselves, and we use labels and goals and aspirations, but we forget that we are human, and to align the two with our social goals, if that made sense. I struggle with that. I think I'm in my 40s now, and I'm starting to question, have you been doing all the things that you wanted or said you want to do, and does it feel right in here? So that's, I would say, align and flow.
Okay, I love that. So when you talk about aligned and flow, what does that really mean for Tamalin today?
It means that I don't have to work as hard. That there's a sense of play, because, you know, I've been doing events. There was a point in time where I wanted to shift gears out of events, because like anything, you're like, I've been doing it for so many years. I've got this. I want to do something different. Mm-hmm. But what I realized, that's my greatest strength and my greatest asset. I've been doing event production for so many years. I know it like the back of my hand, but it would be lovely to feel like there was play around my work, right? We start to feel stagnant and question, that's what we want. And it's just like navigating through the phases in your life that can still parallel with your professional life. Sure. So that's kind of what I mean with align and flow. Like, I wish I could find a sense of play with what I do again.
I love that. Thanks for sharing. So play sounds like it's really important to you. And when you think about this kind of end goal of achieving play, being in the flow and doing that, what does that look like for you?
That it comes easy.
Describe the day to me. What does the day look like when you're in flow?
Well, that I don't have to take, like, it doesn't have to take away from something, right? You know, a lot of times our professional lives, especially the modern day woman, we have families, we are, you know, I heard there was a statistic of over 64.5% of homes in America are two-income homes. Like, we have professional lives, we are mothers, we're partners, we're all these wonderful things, business owners, female founders, and we don't realize that, like, a lot of our professionalism boils down to who we are at the core.
Absolutely.
And finding a way where I can constantly remind myself, like, I wake up in the morning and taking care of myself is a part of my professional life as well. And I never did that before. And as you get older, you really start to value your personal time and self-care and, you know, all that good stuff. So I think it's like allowing myself to merge both sides of myself to be one would really be the most aligned, I suppose. I keep using that word.
No, I love it.
My favorite word.
No, that alignment, it sounds like there's a lot of balance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Transition into what once was, into the future state of you, the powerful, empowered you that has a sense of balance between, you know, professional Tamalin, who's created a career, successful businesses, been supporting other businesses and women out there in the marketplace, but also what that means for you at the core. And creating that stability between both so you can rise and, I guess, go to the next level, the next phase of your journey. So tell me why. Why is that important now more than ever?
So I've been in the do phase and the have to for 15 years. My daughter has just completed college, which feels like such a milestone for me. I created two parts of my business. Okay, so those of you who don't know the difference, I have the Savoir agency, which is more of the business to business side of things, where we work with various brands and companies to create event strategy and production. And then the Savoir Collab, which is more of my heartbeat. That is a community of women that I nurture. I've created the Savoir Collab as an event series to showcase what women are working on. And when I was doing this, like in my mind, I felt like, hey, we go to networking mixers. I don't even know if that's what they're called anymore. But we have to network, and how awkward that is. And I think throughout my journey, I realized that the more we share best practices, insights, connections, creating this opportunity to get out of our silos, because women, we take care of everything. Mm-hmm. We also have a hard time asking for help. So if I can congregate women together to sort of network, but yet allow ourselves to connect that way. So as a producer, naturally, it was easy for me to pull together an event stage, get everyone together. I realized that there was a deeper connection to that. My soul was craving for that. Mm-hmm. Same kind of camaraderie. I mean, for a lack of better words, finding your tribe. Mm-hmm. So I don't know why. This year, in 2019, I was like, hold the phone. Everyone was getting so confused between the two, and they are literally one. Like Savoir Collab is Tamalin's heartbeat. Savoir agency is Tamalin's work history. Like this is so, I'm like trying to, I've noticed I've compartmentalized my life in a lot of ways, and it's time that I merge it, and it makes, I think there's gonna be the flow and the alignment, and I think it's gonna finally it's gonna come easier, you know?
Yeah. So Tamalin, tell me, this fear of being exposed, how might you be able to navigate that when it comes up for you so that you can be empowered to accomplish that goal of being in flow and in play?
I mean, I guess it would be, showing vulnerability would be okay. We're in the process of interviewing Claire Fountain. She is with CB Quality and a very well-known wellness influencer, and we were talking about this, and she was saying that like nowadays, like there's so many people that are oversharing, and I don't know, will I be an oversharer? I'm not sure, but I think that showcasing vulnerability is real. It resonates, and it really allows people to kind of break through any sort of fears or barriers, egos, pride. So I think it's really important to be able to show a level of vulnerability. I think it also exemplifies a level of strength. So I should probably try doing that within means. Yeah. Again, I'll have you let me know when I've overshared.
Yeah, but that power of vulnerability can really, really be that catalyst to change, right? Mm-hmm. So tell me, what's the worst that can happen if you walk onto your grand stage and you're vulnerable?
I might cry.
You might cry.
Yeah, I might cry.
That's the worst that could happen. All right, what's the best that could happen?
Connection. Okay, well that was session 1 with Melissa Anderson from Boxtheoutside. I met actually Melissa at a Savoir Collab event, or a few actually last year.
Yeah. And
we had coffee, and I just fell in love. And so I thought, wouldn't it be cool? Yeah, I was like, she's like really cool hair. Seriously. I fell in love with you because you were so genuine, and you were so just easy to talk to. And so she agreed to do these sessions here. We will have more. This is first of a few. And so if you'd like to chime in again, you can just keep tabs on our story. We might promote it in our newsletter. If you'd like to be on our newsletter, you can go to savoiragency.com. That's SAVOIR agency.com. You can also follow us at Savoir Collab. That's the event series. And Savoir Agency is the company's Instagram. And please follow Melissa.
Please. Boxtheoutside on Instagram. And you can also find me online at boxtheoutside.com. So hopefully see you guys there.
Cool. And we have an event in September that maybe we'll get Melissa to come to after we wrap these sessions, and then you get to deal with the new Tamalin. We'll see you soon.
Bye.